So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of our Business Loop podcast. I really hope you guys liked the last episode. We covered a bunch of different things, and now I feel like we're going to expand more on the real effects of this topic when it comes on to like just TikTok, like social technology, like
Mhm.
what are the other topics, man?
We're talking about Stripe,
Yeah,
CBDC,
yes,
companies going public, more AI stuff too.
yeah. We have a lot more AI topics, and these AI topics, bro, at some point you're gonna realize how serious this thing is. Like whenever people really start catch on to how serious AI is and
Mhm.
how it gonna start affect your day to day, then people more gonna start take it more seriously and like actually look into these things. But here I feel like we're breaking down the actual real deal of what can happen and what will happen in the future. So now we're gonna show you guys how it's going to become a party day
Mhm.
and how you can look out for different like scenarios where you need to determine if it's a real person or you need to determine if it's like a AI bot.
Yeah.
So sometimes you never know, like people can just be fooled so easily. So let's just show you and let's just see how far we can show you guys of how powerful this AI technology really is right now. So first, I feel like we're gonna go over the topic of the social effects. You saying or like the deep fakes?
Deep fakes. I was just gonna show them the video of the president's deep fake. You have
Yeah.
Joe Biden, Donald Trump, Ben Shapiro, Barack Obama.
Yes. So like these are people, very influential people in the US
Hmm.
and basically in the world. And it's like you're gonna realize how people can deep fake their voices and get them to say whatever they really want them to say.
Yeah.
So just imagine if you just sitting down thinking that, oh, the president would have said something like that, or you're thinking that like, oh, like somebody influential like say Elon Musk or like a Mark Zuckerberg or just anybody you look up to.
Hmm.
Just imagine these guys saying things like that, bro. So we're gonna play a couple of the videos so you guys can hear them and show you how serious this thing is. All right, so play the
So the first video is some
yeah.
presidents, just them playing Call of Duty. You know they're not playing Call of Duty.
Just imagine the presidents playing Call of Duty, dog. Like
Yeah.
they're not doing this shit, but people deepfake their voice so good that you might think it's actually them. Bro,
Yeah.
that's kind of crazy, dog.
All right. So let's start it.
Yes.
D, we need one more for a full team, man.
Okay, fine. Let's get this shit, boys.
So what are we thinking, rush A side, guys?
Statistically speaking, rushing the A-side objective has a lower probability of success than if we were to, say, rush the B apparatus.
Will you shut the fuck up, Ben? This is why we never invite you to play with us.
I agree with Joe. Let's rush A side.
Hey, wait a minute. Where the hell is the bomb?
What?
Did someone say bomb?
Barack, shut the fuck up. Joe, where the fuck did the bomb go, you old piece of shit?
What's a bomb?
Oh my fucking god.
The bomb, you useless fuck. You were in front and were supposed to grab it. Where is it?
I don't know.
Of course he doesn't. He was probably taking a nap or something.
Ben, do you ever shut your fucking feed hole?
Yeah, Ben, you're really goddamn annoying.
Fuck you, Ben.
Joe, what the fuck is making so much goddamn noise in your mic? It sounds like you're on the tarmac at fucking Miramar.
What? Oh yeah, that's just Jill vacuuming in the background. Sorry, guys.
I do not even know why you're still with that old hag.
Oh my God, bro.
Can we kick this loser?
Ben, nobody loves you.
Yeah, fuck you, Becky.
Yeah, sure, Donald, kick me. But I'll send federal agents to your shitty Mar-a-Lago excuse of a residence, just like the time you, quote-unquote, accidentally forgot to pay your taxes, fucking tard.
What?
Check your Discord, you orange hog. I swear to shit I'll phone in a bomb threat if you fuck with me.
Is that my fucking house?
Now hold on, Ben. We didn't mean anything by it.
Yeah, Ben, let's calm down.
Oh, not so fucking funny when I snap, huh? You thought you could push me around? Well, don't you worry, Mr. Iraq, because you aren't left out of this either. Neither are you, drone boy. I have both of your IP addresses, and I'm not afraid to fuck you both up the ass with SWAT officers.
What? Who said? What's going on? I just woke up from my nap. I think I need a potty break. Hey, Donald, hop on.
It's like this is probably like my third time watching this video.
It still mess you up.
It's just funny. Yo, so just watching this, you see how crazy like AI really is, bro.
Yeah.
I like how serious like people gonna really get this shit for just I just imagine anybody just super famous and you're just getting them to just say whatever
Yeah.
These are the specific things, bro. They would never say this in real life.
Yeah. And you can type it up. So even this app, and we're gonna have this on the screen too. This is podcast.ai, and they have interviews with Joe Rogan interviewing Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was dead. Steve Jobs is dead,
Oh,
and he never did a podcast with Joe Rogan. So all of this is fake. All of this is made up.
this is deep fake.
So to hear this, it's crazy. Just to hear a fully fake interview.
Don't believe some of the things that you believe then? Are you semi-religious or something? Are you a Buddhist?
I get asked that a lot. I think it's impossible to have somebody show you who they are and what they believe in one interview or even over a period of time.
Not a
I
lot.
think the best way I can answer that is by telling you, I've told the story before, but it's well documented. I was
Bro, so this is like, so I feel like they just scan him personality with
Some
AI.
old videos.
Yeah, and just
Mhm.
scan how he would actually answer a certain question
Yeah.
and just give like just an artificial intelligent answer based. But that to me is super scary, bro.
Yeah.
Because at that point, you can, you know how you have companies that their whole business model is a person saying something. So like a company like Cameo, where you can pay different celebrities over Cameo to just say whatever you want them to say.
hmm
But they have to at least agree to the shit first.
Yeah.
So like I don't know if you guys know how you can just pay celebrities. You can go on cameo.com right now and you can basically just pay celebrities to just like tell somebody happy birthday
Mhm.
or just tell somebody just congrats for something random, just some bullshit. And like just to know that company's whole business model was that, and now you can use a whole deep fake to
Yeah.
achieve the same goal by
Disrupt them.
this totally disruption, bro. Like
Mhm.
total disruption. So just see something like that, dog. Like super scary in all forms because not only this can start wars, but this can like totally disrupt like somebody in terms of like letting somebody promote a product that they never normally promote.
Yeah.
They don't even know nothing about this.
Yeah.
And like like it can also create different misunderstanding in terms of like just starting different conflicts where people think somebody did say this and they've never really said that.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of crazy because now you I feel like now you're gonna have to have at least some tools to verify and scan whether
Mhm.
this is like an AI bot or.
Yeah.
But to me, that's just scary, dog. Like I can't even think about a world like this shit. So I don't even know if people really see how serious AI gonna be, bro. Like AI don't scare you, dog. Like AI
scares
scare me,
me.
bro.
For real. Even Mr. Beast is using it for, Mr. Beast would technically have to be in all of his videos. But if he's doing like the first person thing,
What do you mean?
he's just AI's voice now.
How would he do that?
Would you go to Venice on a blind date? You want me to fly to Italy? Yeah. Excuse me, for $500, would you go to Venice on a blind date? You want me to fly to Italy?
A voice. So he trained the AI on his voice,
Yeah.
have somebody else behind the camera, and have it be his voice.
Yeah, for a date.
Are you serious?
Yes. What does she look like? You'll find out in Venice.
Right now? Calm down.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I think I'm getting scammed.
About it, surprisingly.
It's just a deep fake of Mr. Beast. But Mr. Beast is the one using it.
Whoa.
So he can be anywhere, anytime. Just make the script, have the voice.
Just run it.
Yeah.
Shit. Like, but just look how crazy that is.
To your topic about marketing a fake product, we have.
All right, so this is a perfect example. Like somebody actually do the exact thing that we're talking about. So somebody do the exact thing in terms of like they use Joe Rogan voice, and then they basically like use Joe Rogan to promote a product that he didn't even say this, bro. Like he didn't even say that.
Yeah.
Well, who will they sue? Like, will they sue the company that did the deep fake, or will they not? But I want you guys to listen to this video and just it literally gonna sound like it's the company. Joe Rogan have a company called Alpha Brain, and then these guys totally make a total different company. Like it's so similar to the same company. It's called Alpha Grind, So Joe Rogan was naturally talking about Alpha Brain, but them just totally deep fake the whole voice shit, and now it's just Alpha Grind. So now just the fact that they get Joe Rogan to say that, and then them show the TikTok, and then they show the Amazon listing, like, bro, I saw that they did like couple millions, like probably 5 millions in sales, bro.
Damn.
Just right after that TikTok release.
Crazy.
And just imagine you literally launch a store, and you have a store for how long? Joe Rogan or deepfake Joe Rogan say some shit, and then boom, before you know it, like you wake up in the morning, 5 millions in sales just off of one TikTok video. Just off like one somebody says some shit.
They can't take back the sales.
Can't take back your sales, but at the same time, like somebody getting sued, bro. Like I just feel like that don't happen.
I think the person using it would get sued because.
I mean, but they can even say, "Oh, all right, it's just somebody like botch it up online and whatever." But if they actually trace it back to them and just say, "Oh, these are the guys that's actually doing this shit," bro, I feel like that's just dangerous, bro.
Yeah.
Like I definitely think that it can be just so dangerous, and it can be used for so much evil.
Yeah.
Because that's just crazy to me how like these guys are just look at this and like nobody now got this have no regulation. Like AI just don't have no regulation. It's just like a wild west right now,
It's
bro.
at the internet.
Well, I feel like the worse this go, like if it really disrupts some serious stuff, like I feel like they're gonna regulate it like as fast as possible. Because this just don't have no rules.
Makes sense.
But let's play the video so people can actually hear this. So like listen to this video, guys, and like tell us if you could have determined the truth or not.
Yeah.
Do not skip this video, whatever you freaking do. If you skip this video, you can literally become a victim of what I'm about to show you right now. Just watch this clip and then I'll explain why this is so dangerous for all of us.
There's a category of supplements that are very interesting, work very well to increase testosterone by about 100 to 200 points.
Well, look, that Alpha Grind product that's all over TikTok, if you go to Amazon and you type in libido booster for men, you're going to find it right at the top. And that's because guys are figuring out that it literally is increasing size and making a difference down there.
Stimulates the testes if you got those and make more testosterone or estrogen.
Alpha Brain product. I don't even know if he was like just saying the specific shit that they were talking about there, but like the way how them twist up the words, if you really look at it, like his mouth movements wasn't matching the actual words that was coming out.
Yeah.
So like that to me they throw off a lot of people, but like if people never literally go back and just watch it a million bunch of times, like they wouldn't even like tell that, hey, yo, this is a deep fake.
Yeah.
You know, like a weeks after this release, like them realize that, yo, this shit happened, you know.
Yeah.
Because the guy never talk about the sales, never talk about nothing. Like, you know, people that just come and say, oh, I did this much in sales. Like, no, like he never said
Just kept it low.
Yeah, just keep it.
It was smart.
So that's just kind of crazy to me still, but like just the fact that people doing that now, bro, trust me, like if you don't be careful, you easily get caught in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because just imagine like your favorite influencer, like your favorite artist or like rapper or whoever you like online
says something.
Just says some crazy shit like that, dog. Like to me, that's just crazy.
So here's even Elon promoting Alpha Grind, but he didn't do this actually.
Yeah.
They twisted one of his interviews using the deepfake voice changer and the deepfake video changer to have him say this.
So ever since I started taking Alpha Grind, I think they should probably call me E Long. You know what I mean? But seriously, I do think high testosterone levels are one of the leading drivers of success in this modern world. So ever since,
to me, that's just scary. Also, like imagine how much chops them do to like get that just like that, bro.
Yeah,
like that's just crazy. Like you can't even tell if how real that is or not. But just moving a little bit away from that though. But that social credit system.
Wait, hold on. We have to do the snippet.
Oh,
we're gonna actually do it.
Oh yeah, let's do it still.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
So hold on. I want you guys to actually see this though. So we're gonna show you exactly how you can generate your own deepfake voice. I forgot that we were about to do that. So we're
using an app called voice.ai.
Yeah, so we're gonna pop it up on the screen and you're gonna see it. So voice.ai, you guys can literally go under yourself. I feel like them have some subscription model and but them give you like probably like a one free trial.
Yeah, to just create something.
Yeah, so we use a series of different AI. We're going to fuse them together to basically get it to say what we want it to say.
Mhm.
So you can see for yourself how it actually works. So here we use ChatGPT to write a full script of what we would want it to say. So we put the prompt in ChatGPT, and then as you can see on the video, like the actual prompt, and then now we input it in voice AI, and then it now generate it to say whatever we wanted to say. So I think we have to record it first.
Yeah.
And we're gonna record the exact thing that ChatGPT said, and then we're gonna convert it to like a famous person's voice, and you're gonna hear the truth.
Okay. All right. All right. So, welcome to the Business Loop podcast. Join us every week as we dive into the latest in business, technology, finance, and news. Stay up to date on the ever changing landscape of the business world and get insights from industry leaders. A 15-second limit.
All right, so we get 15 seconds.
All right, perfect. Damn.
So whose voice we're gonna use though?
That's a good question. So it has to process first. This might take a little bit. So this is the recording that we got. Hold on, let me put up Bandicam and start it over. Okay. Good. Ready?
Yeah. All right. So guys, we finally got it to work, and this is an example of what an AI software sounds like. The voiceover. So bear in mind, you might get the Jamaican Obama, Jamaican Obama version. Just let
Yeah.
us know.
All right. There we go.
See if we can play the example.
Dive into the. Welcome to the Business Loop podcast. Join us every week as we dive into the latest in business, technology, finance, or news. Tune into the Business Loop podcast every week for your dose of business knowledge.
Voice.ai.
Knowledge.
Oh my god. Guys, this is the closest we could get to this shit, bro. So it might not be as super accurate as these guys, but alright, this is the closest we could get to this.
Yeah.
And technically, like, I feel like if we pay the full subscription, we can get like the perfect,
Yeah.
you know. But we're not paying for none of that shit, bro. Like, we're just trying to show you guys examples of what this can be like,
Yeah.
you know. So just moving on from that topic, though, like we have another topic, very very serious,
Yeah.
and it's like the social credit score system.
Yeah.
So the social credit score system right now that China currently has, it's like a whole their whole country is just dominated by basically this one app called WeChat.
Mhm.
So WeChat is basically the app that the Chinese people use for their everything. So it's like a everything app. So on your phone, just like how you would just have different apps for everything, and like just apps for like Uber, apps for booking a flight, apps for paying for food, apps for doing stuff. Like in China, you only have that one app that's like a total everything app, and it's owned by a company called Tencent. So Tencent is basically the company that's they have stakes in a lot of different companies, and WeChat proved itself to be that everything app that like China used to basically control their whole population of like probably 1 point something billion people, right?
Mhm.
So this created something called like a social credit score. So because these people are doing everything in the app, so now it has every single possible data on you that now they can come up with a social credit scoring system that will determine if you're a good or a bad person, and this can affect how you can buy a this can affect how you get a job. This can affect how like you buy a car. This can affect just if you're allowed to do certain things in the country, like even if you're a person that litter, just a person that gossip, just do regular, just create regular style stuff. Like these, this social scoring system, by the data that they're collecting off your phone, what that they're using WeChat for, is how they're using this stuff to like track every single citizen of the country. So you know, like when you use your phone, your Face ID, your facial recognition system, so that now gives them all the data they need to tell them how you look, like what type of person you are, your hair, your exact skin type, just every single thing that you can even think about. So now, like, just the fact of this app is so scary to me. Like, I don't even think I could live in China, bro.
Yeah. I thought you wanted to live in China.
But at
before.
one point I did, but like
I remember that.
you look at certain shit like this, bro. You're like, yo, I couldn't live in China, bro. I would just go visit and just like.
Because you said the life is so automated. It's so.
I mean, but that's the thing. These apps make things so convenient that it's like it's happening here in the US and people don't even know it. But the only thing is, we just don't have an everything app.
Yeah.
And like that's the app that Elon Musk like saying like, oh yeah, I think we need an everything app. And I'm just like, no, we don't need an everything
But
app.
I don't even know if the WeChat is what's causing them to do that, because if you have something like a central bank digital currency, that's where they can pull the money out of your account. But
that's the thing though. WeChat is connected to everything. Like so in China, the whole, just think about it like this: a regular night going out.
Yeah.
Right. You need to communicate. Say for instance, you're going out with a girl, regular night, right? You communicate with the girl. You do that in WeChat. You communicate with however you're gonna get there. So whether you're booking a ride there or whether you're like, however you get in there, you're calling an Uber. You do that within WeChat. When you get there, to pay for the restaurant, reserve the restaurant, and all that, you do that within WeChat. So bear in mind, in the US, these are like probably three. You just use like 4 or 5 different apps.
Yeah.
Just to do that whole thing, that whole scenario, you just use like 4 or 5 apps, bro. Right, to do all of that stuff. In China, there's just that one app. This is one app that's what all these people are using just to do this whole thing. So it's like that's the everything app that I think Elon Musk saying that like, hey, I think we should have an everything app like that. To me, I feel like that once you start depend solely on this one app to do that thing for you, I feel like that can just be so dangerous, bro. Like that's probably one of the most dangerous moves that can ever be made, because what happened in China is Xi Jinping, as soon as they had that everything up, no, you see what happened. They just like going, okay, government stuff now. We regulate this whole shit.
Yeah.
Like, you understand? And like, no, the same company that had so much power that made everything so convenient for people. All the company was trying to do was just make total convenience. That's it. That was their goal. But then the government system used it as, okay, so this is all you guys have so much data. Like this is a lot of data you guys have, and they realized that, all right, so we can use this data now to let our subjects, I mean citizens, confine themselves. Like,
yeah.
So we can make the victims, I mean citizens, just confine themselves. Like behave yourself, guys. So if you step out of bounds too much, we turn off your WeChat. We just so now you can't do nothing. And if anything you do bad, like so on there in the COVID system, like remember when the COVID era happened? If citizens were to post anything bad about COVID, whether about it being fake, whatever they're doing there, anything bad about the government, they would just turn off your payment system, and you can't buy food, you can't do nothing until you start conform.
But that has something to do with the CBDC, where they just turned off the people's banks. Those truckers, they They couldn't receive any money from their bank accounts. They couldn't receive any paychecks. They couldn't use any of their finances.
But that's the type of stuff that I'm saying, bro. So now, like, you have this social system, bro. Like, to me, it's just that social credit scoring system. To me, like that could be a dangerous move, bro. Like, I wouldn't even want to live in a world like that. But at the same time, whenever you see something getting so convenient, so that this is why when like Elon say, oh, okay, we're gonna create like this X app, and then that X app, bro, could be like so dangerous because this man not gonna live forever, you know. So
Yeah.
if that app should fall in the hands of just somebody that needs total control, bro, like just think about how dangerous that could be, like when it comes on to like censorship and just letting people conform and just doing shit like that. Like how crazy would that be, bro? Like just to see the control they have over you. So say for instance you have a business here in the US or wherever, and you decide that your business, remember you get payments all the time. Every time your customers pay you, right? You're getting it through like a payment system like Stripe or Shopify, just whatever you're getting it through. Now, if you have a everything app, all that stuff will be happening within that app, because you're gonna realize that I can just run my store through this app and I can just do this. But they made it so convenient that it's like, no, you're depending on this now, bro. You're totally depending on this thing. So imagine when you see that type of convenience, and then now you just have like the government just come in and say, oh, all right, don't worry, you're not a good citizen. We're just gonna turn this off for you. So now all the customers blocked. You have no way to get paid. They're just totally gone. And like whatever you did, you feel like you're gonna speak out because you don't want to be censored. No, you're gonna find yourself like apologize or just doing whatever they want just because you want your customers back, right?
Yeah.
That should have been your customers in the first place. But that's all because you chose to like take the convenience and use this everything app. So that's just literally what happened to China.
Okay.
The people fell so in love with, because remember when I was telling you how like nice it'd probably be to live in China.
Yeah. And I
because
was
of how
thinking about
convenient.
that.
Yeah, all right. So that's the thing. At that time, the Chinese government never really take over that shit like that. Like,
Of course.
well, it never that
It's
serious.
been like for like 5 years now.
Well, it did happen. Them did normally like control these guys, but it just never out there in the public like that. Then better say that. It just never out there to a point where people literally know these things, bro. Like the people, like they just see China and say, "Oh shit, China technologically advanced. Like they have this and this and that." When you look at how controlled these people are, bro, and that's because of how technologically advanced they were, and they are, because as technology advances and as people just find more and more convenient ways to do these things, it's like you're gonna realize that, oh shit, like no, we're totally depending on these things now, bro.
Yeah.
So at that point, you don't even really have like, you don't even have like a say in anything anymore. Like people just, you're just controlled. You're totally controlled, and that to me, dog, is just super scary. That's just why if if things like blockchain technology and stuff like that don't come along, where you know that like it just can't be controlled by like a specific thing. I don't even know if that's probably like the only hope they have in fighting against that stuff. That's why China like totally block blockchain. Yeah, and blockchain technology overall.
Blockchain technology can still be government controlled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Central bank digital coins are blockchain
Yeah, but
technology.
like what about other coins? Unless they just delete those coins, like
all
coins
those
like,
are just, you just have a people government.
But that's what I'm saying, like, because you have coins like Monero and stuff like that, where it just can't be tracked and it can't be owned and it can't be like.
I don't even trust that.
Well, you have coins like that where you literally can see, all right, coins like Monero can be tracked, and it's the only coin that stand up to this thing. So I feel like that's the only like fight people have against just total control like that? What do you think?
I don't even know. I've been hearing about Monero, yeah, but I don't know if it's truly decentralized.
Could be wrong. And if it's like, if it actually possible, I feel like it's the most decentralized coin I know though.
How can it over Bitcoin too?
I don't know, bro. Like I just feel like it just untrackable because Bitcoin you can track it.
But yeah, that's the point. Because it's open and decentralized.
Yeah, but you can track the wallets that it's storing in, and you can track like how much Bitcoin a person is holding.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with Monero you can't.
So what about that makes it decentralized?
Because like a person, I feel like a person could just have a certain amount of money stored somewhere or a certain amount of like coins stored somewhere that value a certain amount, and then like the government can say, oh, okay, like we're going to take money out of that. Because say for instance, with this everything app thing, right? You know how like when you get like a parking ticket or you get like a speeding ticket or something, instead of waiting for you to just pay this,
They take it.
they just take it out of your account.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, no problem. We don't need. We already have all the information. We just take it out. So it's not even a thing where people don't realize that your choice will be taken away from you. So if you did say, okay, I won't be delinquent and I'll go pay this shit, you don't even have a choice. Like once you use WeChat for some shit, or they just take it out. Like they don't even literally say, okay, like, do you want to pay it or are you ready to pay it? No, it don't matter. And if you just did have $0, no, you're negative. So you don't even have a choice anymore, bro. So this is why I feel like just having everything up, bro, like that shit dangerous, dog.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I could. I don't think I could like. I don't think I could do that, bro. I wouldn't even want to be close to that.
I think it's coming though, whether we like it or not.
Like
Not
everything up.
even if it's not the everything up.
Yeah.
Like full surveillance, full control by using the CBDC. So the central bank can know who is getting the money, and if you're spending it on any illicit things, they're gonna be like, no, or just punish you.
But you think they're gonna use like the just like when you have USDC coin, they're gonna have like a government coin.
Yeah.
And they're gonna track it with that way.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
and they're gonna have the blockchain technology to track that it hit your account.
Yeah.
And then if you go to try and spend it
on some bullshit,
they just take away your points because no.
That kind of crazy to still like when I see that.
And that's coming, that's implemented in all of the small countries, especially the countries that owe IMF money, they get hit first. Especially countries like Jamaica, they're like, oh, you owe us money, adopt this thing. Oh. They're gonna tell you to adopt it.
And you gonna have no choice.
You have no choice.
But a lot of people, they're not even gonna look at it as like, oh, this is some bullshit. No, they're just gonna be like, all right, no. To them, it's just total convenience because people can just use it in a totally like convenient way, and then all of a sudden, now it start depending on it so much, and then boom, like we have all the information, we have all the data.
Yeah.
Like to me, that crazy. Like that's why Apple now gonna have like actual wallets. So the wallets,
crypto wallets.
I feel like they're gonna do that at some point, but the wallet at that point is wallet you can put your ID on.
Okay.
So like your driver's license on.
Oh, so you're giving Apple the everything up too?
No, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do it.
So you have no choice.
Yeah, so they're gonna play around with it. So they're gonna do that. Apple gonna do like so basically you go airport, you don't need nothing anymore. You just have your ID on your phone. Perfect ID, just scan it or you're legit, whatever. And then you want to open your car, oh no problem. We have that Apple Car keys. So Apple gonna do that right. Them doing that right now. So like just showing how convenient that is. I just imagine like this, like so for instance, them buying gas cars are now full electric. I know all cars electric. And at that point, they get to that point. No, if them have a like a cough like thing anymore, like a COVID scenario, what thing gonna happen? They're gonna be like, stay in your house.
Yeah, and
Like,
just
your car never move, your phone never move. You can't do nothing because you're totally depending on this thing to just.
it's good. They're good. It's a good plan. It works.
Not good for us though.
No,
Not good for people.
I'm just saying, from a strategic point of view,
Yeah.
I like how they play chess. No,
I
all
don't
right.
like to be on the receiving
All right.
end.
We install mini splits, right?
Mhm.
Mini splits are all electric.
Mhm.
They're incentivizing people take out the furnaces, which is heated by propane.
Yeah.
Install mini splits. That's electric. So you install mini splits. You have an electric car. You have solar. Everything else should be electric.
And control it from anywhere.
Exactly. So say you heat, you're not behaving. Oh yeah,
We
turn off the
the
mini
heat.
split.
We
Turn off
the heat.
turn off your electric. You fuck.
Everything.
You don't have internet. You don't have a car. You don't have heat.
That's dangerous.
You better behave yourself.
That's dangerous, bro. Like, so now they're gonna create the perfect citizens.
So it's coming. It's coming.
But that's what's happening in China. Like, that's fully what happening. Like, the
Yeah.
perfect citizens, bro. Like, Xi Jinping call them subjects, bro.
Subjects.
Like that kind of crazy to be like. That kind of crazy.
There's nowhere to go.
Nowhere. Well, like, what's the next topic?
So the Monero founder, he's alive and like he's just a business guy.
Yeah.
So if they want to see your Monero account,
why not?
They'll just get this guy and say, yo, listen, we need to know about this.
Yes.
When you have a target, it's like
No, but
risky.
I feel like in design the coin, but that's just a podcast I was listening to though. I never did know.
He designed the coin, and you're saying the government can't say, yo, show us the back end of this shit.
No, for real, because in WeChat, like they can see your deleted messages.
There you go.
And encrypted messages.
There you go.
They can see those. So it's like, trust me, when I say like, just know that anything you put on the internet, it's never deleted, bro. Never. And like sometimes I see people like put some shit on the internet. I'm just like, bro, like, how you gonna be mad that they never like you delete it and they never actually delete? How you gonna be mad that just don't put it on there? Don't put it on there in the first place.
Yeah.
So like to me, like that's just kind of crazy to me. Like that's just dangerous, bro.
Yeah, bro. So these are all the countries, and we're gonna have this on the screen that have launched, pilot, have a CBDC in development, researching. So you see Jamaica has launched their own CBDC already. You have the Bahamas launched their CBDC. The USA is piloting one. So they have it on the way. Other countries researching it. So this is all over the world.
So abbreviation for CBDC is
Central Bank Digital Coin.
Central Bank Digital Coin.
So every country has their Federal Reserve or central bank that control interest rates, control the money supply. So they basically print the money in the country.
Yeah.
And they are the ones that are creating this coin in the back, this new currency.
Which will be adopted by all countries.
All countries, yes.
And if all countries adopt the CBDC, what really happens though? Like,
so
will the whole world have the same currency?
I don't think so.
Or just all those countries? Will it be tailored to the actual country itself?
It looks like it's tailored to the actual country itself, but the back end to me is the World Bank and the IMF. So they control the global money supply. Wow. And they're basically dictating what each country should do, how they're gonna operate. But it's gonna be basically one thing. It's the same. Whoever like did the vaccine thing, it's the same back end, the same push, the same back.
Bro, that kind of crazy to me. So like to me, like you're saying that whenever this shit just get too convenient, just be like on the look.
Yeah.
Because that's basically what's happening. So
So
whenever this gets so convenient to a point where you realize that, oh shit, like I don't even need money anymore. I can just,
we're in trouble.
yeah, we're gonna be fucked up for real.
So with the CBDC, they can deny you access to funds. So you'd have your money in a bank account and you can't spend it. You can probably not receive money
Oh yeah,
if you're getting tickets from the states, as you said earlier.
yeah.
They just take out the money.
You just so check it.
If you're misbehaving, you don't keep a clean yard, they can just take away the money. If you're gossiping, they can probably take away your visa, take away driving permission.
Bro, that's just crazy to
It's
me.
coming, it's coming. This like on a, how would you say this? So imagining this should give Bitcoin a lot more value, because Bitcoin is the only way for you to interact from person to person, instead of you getting money from the government and giving someone, and the government can see that transaction. If somebody has something like a Bitcoin that, say you just bought Bitcoin on the road, like, how could I say, like you pay cash and then somebody give you a Bitcoin.
Yeah.
That wallet has no name connected to it, no ties, no nothing.
Oh yeah, like a brand new wallet, like
Brand new wallet. And you
Oh.
so you could create a brand new wallet.
every
You
time.
don't put any ID, you don't put anything, and you just go and give somebody cash for the Bitcoin. And then the person send it directly to your wallet, and you go and spend it somewhere. Or you're trying to buy something from somebody,
Yeah.
you only spend Bitcoin. Because that way the government don't know that you bought X thing.
Yeah.
So that should give Bitcoin some value, because it's real peer-to-peer transaction.
Oh.
But we kind of mess up ourselves still by paying tax on the Bitcoin and showing the government where we have our wallets.
Yeah.
Because they really don't know, but
unless you start pay tax on it,
Yeah.
and then you identify. But that's kind of crazy to me,
Yeah.
because I always thought about that, bro. Like, as I don't try to reveal my wallet
yeah,
or show people, like, if you have a cold storage, there's no point. Even if you get a fucking 1099, bro, just don't pay it. Like, I would just don't pay that.
oh no, I don't give tax advice.
No, yeah. I don't want to give no tax advice, but just me, if I have like a 1099 for like Bitcoin or some shit, I'm not looking at that, bro.
But as long as you didn't sell, you wouldn't really.
Yeah, like, but that's what I'm saying. If you're only gonna get it if you sell, though, if you get capital gains on it. But it's like me, not touching it. You have a cold storage wallet, just keep it in the cold storage. Like,
Yeah,
I don't even want to do anything crazy to it.
yeah.
Yeah, but all right, the next topic. Let's hop on the next topic.
Next topic is about Stripe, and you talked about Stripe earlier. It's
Yes.
funny you mentioned it. So you know how Stripe, the app works. What gives it that much hype?
So it's just a payment processing system, I think.
Yeah,
And it just help businesses and help people to just transact.
But what do you think make it such a great business?
The lightning speed.
Not even that. What makes Stripe such a great business is like their
Yeah.
code. All you have to do is just copy the code, put it on your website, and you can automatically do that.
Oh yeah, you know that crazy though, because I just have a website that I implement Stripe.
You did?
Yeah.
Damn, so you're a real
Yeah,
user.
yeah, like, so I literally, because that was the easiest way.
This is the
Yeah,
easiest.
that was the
Damn, look
the
at
easiest
that.
way I found though. So this was the easiest way I found, because one of the websites that, like, I did for somebody, right? So all they wanted to do was for people to just book appointments and just pay for the appointments. And Stripe was the only way I could just copy their code and just paste on the website.
Wow, look at that. You are the real proof.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's just crazy to me how, like, you did say that, and that's the reason. Because you said that, and that's the reason why I did use that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's their moat.
Whoa.
That's their moat, that they can just easily accept payments. You just copy that, boom, you're good to go. But Stripe, basically, Stripe was planning to go public 2021, 2020. Like, there was all the hype. It was like the best company in the world, doing great, but they didn't. during that window. And now we have high interest rates, and it's like a bad time for companies to go public.
Really?
Because as you remember, the big companies that just went public are like Coinbase, Airbnb, DoorDash, Roblox.
Shit.
They took advantage of that window.
Yeah.
And those are companies we know. Stripe didn't. And now Stripe is looking to raise money, $4 billion, to pay back the employees because they're supposed to sell their stock. So they gave some employees stock compensation.
Yeah.
And now they have to raise money. So let me see. Stripe is looking to raise money so that it can enable veteran employees to sell stock that is now restricted, and so that it can pay the taxes it will incur by doing so. So they missed that window, and now they can't. It's not in their best interest to go public now. They have to raise funds and just pay back the taxes and pay those employees.
That's kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Just imagine their stock just go value so much, and when they actually decide to sell, they don't even have the money for pay.
Yeah, that's terrible, bro. That's terrible.
Oh,
Imagine you've been in the company so long.
Yes.
They must say, "Oh, no man, when we go public, you get everything
Yeah,
back, man.
everything. Yeah.
You don't get no paycheck for your 2 year."
Yeah,
And they
because
must
they
say,
can't
"Oh,
afford it, bro.
yeah,
That is crazy to me still. Like, look at how like just scary that is, especially to be a part of like, that company though. But Stripe is a good company, bro. Them product, but you know, Apple gonna wipe them out completely, because Apple now have the wallet pay.
oh,
You know that,
but
because we can pay each other right now. No?
oh, but what about like accepting payments, like what you said?"
Yeah, it accept payments on your website, but Apple, bro, Apple doing that shit
on the website.
So your phone, all right. Let me see if we can do it on your phone.
Yeah, but that's not the same. Stripe doesn't have a mobile app.
They don't have a mobile app, but they have it. All right. So, for instance, you run an online store, and I'm telling you about it. So I'm showing you my store and say, "Oh, yo, just buy a shirt off my store." You can just pay me right here.
But them always have Apple Pay.
Yeah, but Apple Pay is like, all right, I don't know how to even say it. Apple Pay it's just you're right here in front of me right now, and I can just take your order right
It's like
here.
a POS.
Like a POS. So
Point of sale.
Yes, like a point of sale system. So I'm just right in front of your face, and I can just distribute this all around. So I feel like Apple will also do they do that right now, you know? But I feel like they're going to do the Stripe strategy of allowing people to just pay via Apple Pay throughout any random website once you're using like an Apple device.
That's it.
So if they do that, they're going to just wipe them out.
And thing about Stripe, their finances are transparent because they're leveraging Visa and MasterCard, and Visa and MasterCard documents all public. So you can look at Stripe's money they're making, what they're doing by looking at Visa and MasterCard earning reports.
That's just scary, bro.
Yeah. So that's why I was just saying, I was just wondering if there's a right time for companies to IPO, which I think there is when interest rates low, and just looking at the top companies that IPO'd, and you might know some of these names, top companies that IPO'd in 2021 and 2020. So you have Bumble, Roblox, Bumble dating app, Roblox game, Compass, Coinbase. Exactly. They took advantage of that window. Like, there's like a right time to IPO. You see the interest rates low, you see the market buying up shit, you IPO, boom, you get some of the early investors to be able to sell their shares at a high market value, exit, raise money, sell back shares, and you can actually run with just a cash balance. Robinhood took advantage of that. Smart, you see that? Them come in, boom, time to IPO, market hard, get in, raise up money.
They run it up, and they just run it up just like that.
Yeah. Freshworks. In 2020 you had Airbnb, Lee Auto, Warner Music Group, Palantir, Rocket Mortgage went public, Xpeng, Snowflake, Unity, the gaming app, Good RX, Palantir, DoorDash, Airbnb. So I was just saying it's just smart for some of the companies to just IPO during that window. But then when you wait until interest rates are high, people don't want to bring companies to the market because one, you don't have that much buying pressure.
Yeah.
So you can put your company on the market and you can literally go bankrupt to just selling pressure. People just say, oh shit, I'm not buying that, I don't have money for that. The books don't look good, it don't make sense.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy, bro.
Think, yeah.
Just thinking about how scared it is, and to know the actual time that there's like a strategy of when you should be IPOing. I just didn't even know that like there's a strategy to it, bro.
Yeah.
I just thought that like, all right, you get to a certain point, fuck it, we're just gonna go public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if that was the case, Stripe would IPO now.
Yeah, but they can't.
They can, but they would be like
they would
missing
lose
out
money.
on 9 billion worth of market value, like just for waiting.
Just because of the market, what the market doing.
Yeah.
Bro, that's actually crazy.
If they go in right now, they're just gonna be like part of the market, and the market is just sell side. So you just go in now, don't care how good your books are. Market don't give a fuck about that.
You go in, you just
go in and them say, oh, sell this shit too.
Sell that.
The robots just say, oh, everything sell.
Everything sell.
We don't care what you're doing. You make $1 billion a year, fuck you. Sell.
Selling season.
Yeah.
Selling season. Like, that's just crazy still.
Yeah, bro.
So how much things we cover? Like, we have anything else to cover?
That's basically it. Just Bitcoin, CBDC, social credit system, Monero.
All right. So I hope you guys learned something this week, and I hope we actually impact your brain again to actually show you guys some of this stuff. Cause like a lot of people like them just call for things like this, bro. And I guarantee you, like, I don't know, just give it a couple years or probably even a couple months, the way how fast the world works nowadays. So just a couple of years, couple of months, you're gonna finally see the effects of these things that we're talking about, and you're gonna see how serious AI gets.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see how serious like the social credit system thing is. But let's just hope we don't get there, and let's hope that we can actually use this time to innovate, get a knowledge, and just don't get caught up in like just letting like technology get too convenient for you.
Yeah.
Because like you get too convenient with technology, bro. Like trust me, dude. And we're technology people,
as we're
bro.
using technology.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, we're technology people, and it's like we love this shit. Like we literally live for this. But to just realize how much these people will take over, bro, and how much control they'll have if you just have your data just slapping around there, like just fling my data over here. And I'm just put my data in every single app. Like you're literally just giving up so much. And you don't even know.
That's what Chris said, man.
It's just crazy, bro. Like because all right, some people don't really take them data serious.
Yeah.
Because just to me, when you see business, or if you ever notice, you're trying to go on a Here website right now, wherever you're going, they have some section for you to put your email in, bro. And then weeks, months after you buy this one here, you're getting freaking messages of, oh, we have this deal, we have that deal. Like, it's just data, they have your shit. And then before you know it, you're getting text message, oh my God, don't forget to come back again. Here's some discount code. Like, that's the shit that I'm saying, bro. So it's like, that data alone, it tracks you so much. Every time you go on a website and you say accept cookies, shit like that, like, them literally tracking every single thing you do. And it's like, that's just free data you're giving up. So it's just crazy to me. Like, I did feel so happy when Apple launched the feature when you can give the apps permission to track you or not. Yes. So, and I still can bet you a lot of these people, when they see the option, you see the option on Apple company say allow apps to track and allow app not to track. Like some people just fuck it, just click off. Like give it anything there. Give it a step. So people don't even read the shit nowadays, bro. Like they just sit there and just say, all right, let me just click off this number and reading. Number one, do that reading.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? You just don't even think about this shit. Like people don't even think about it, bro. I mean, like, yo, how you just give up your information just so easy like that, bro? But soon, eventually, people gonna realize how important data is, and they just gonna be like, all right, let me just hold on to this.
It's too late.
Yeah, it's too late for you. Fuck it. Like you already. I don't have TikTok. Just we on YouTube right now, bro. So that's crazy. All right. So thanks again, guys, for joining, and I really hope you guys like this one. See you guys.